in front of me itself to determine whether there's any sort of traps or any sort of...
Oh, the chest is trapped.
Oh, yes. Okay.
You determined fairly easily that this chest is quite frankly a death trap.
There's a scene within my ability to...
Like, okay, Lee was like, like...
Later.
It appears that this treasure chest is further Where'd you go?
We'll need to be cautious, or else the traps will... Where are you? Back here!
Okay, so good luck with that!
If there's money, I want some!
Can I determine whether it's feasible for me to even make an attempt on this, or...
Yeah, you think you can disarm it.
Alright, I get my tools out, and I attempt to disable the trap. 31.
Nice. You notice the trap is complex, and quite frankly, it's quite ingenious. It actually goes through the floor and around the room. You manage to rig a snare around the trap and disarm it.
Oh, fantastic. And is the trap, is the chest itself locked?
Oh, yes, the chest is locked.
Should I do another attempt to unlock?
You'll have to do a thing. Redirect it.
Alright, just need to double check one thing on my character sheet real quick. Let's see here.
Can I look at the walls to see if there's any grooves or holes? Like, 'cause you
the
said
walls are made of... the floor is perfectly flat, and oddly so, it seems to be made of a cold stone. Every time you touch it, it feels like this cold, flat stone. There's no grooves or anything in the floor. The walls themselves are made of what appear to be brick, or a brick-like formation. It's stacked on one on top of another, although you don't really see any mortar. It's just brick.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to attempt to unlock to take care of the lock in the chest. 27.
You were unable to unlock it. You can't pop that lock.
Oh, great. I'm going to change the circumstance if I want to try this again. Well, at the very least, the trap on this thing is disabled for the time being. But this is quite a mechanism they got on here.
Well, maybe there's a key or something we could find.
Possibly. At the very least, any sort of trap on this thing is neutralized for now, and these arrows in my arm. Great.
Can we take the treasure chest with us?
How large is the chest, roughly, would you say?
It's a good-sized chest. It's about 5 feet across.
Nice. This might be worth getting open later on. So the only thing I can do to change the circumstances is attempt to take it without my tool set in use, but which would remove my bonus. But so,
Mommy, where's it go?
What you want to do?
I would basically.
Alright, let's continue on our way then. There's more of this cavern at least to explore.
Yeah. Let's make a note to check that later on. Can I rest for a few minutes to heal up real quick?
Sure.
You know you've got me. I can just do heal.
Yes, but then you'll expend one of your healings for later on until we take a rest. So I'd rather we just take a. I'd rather we just take
All
a.
right, take a short rest.
All right.
All right. After that, let's set up marching order.
Mm-hmm.
If Drew's already got the things on him, it'd probably be best if he takes front, and in that case, I'll take the back.
All right. Okay, I used a healing surge, so I'm okay enough to. Actually, let's use. Yeah. Okay, used up 2 surges, but okay, I'm good to go.
Nice ass, Dother.
All
Okay,
right.
so where are you guys headed?
Well,
You should get a head down, right?
Yeah, we're gonna head towards the south
yeah.
end of this hall or this area.
All right, so it's. Okay, I got your marching order. Stop.
Okay.
All right. You're here.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, what do I see in this area?
In the area immediately in front of you, you don't really see anything.
Well, can I advance carefully? Shall I be checking the floor for any other sort of like invisible floor switch traps that I ran into earlier on, or
Whatever you want to do, dude.
Can I check the ceiling? Is the ceiling too high? Is the ceiling too high to check?
It's a ceiling.
Ah, okay.
Drew, why are you stopping?
I'm just
If you're concerned something's there, I'm going to take out one of my daggers and I'm going to throw it at the ground in front of Drew.
And I'm going to step back. Here.
You people are paranoid.
Okay. All right, you throw the dagger in front of the ground in front of Drew, and the ground shifts downwards, revealing several blades that come out of the ceiling and out of the walls and slice up the air around it, destroying the dagger in the process.
Or maybe you're not.
Look. All right.
Do blades hang there, or do they revert
Well,
back?
they disappear after a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to kneel down carefully, and I'm going to now seeing that response and kind of seeing I'm going to try to feel along the floor, or at least try to carefully gauge out if there's any other spots nearby that are similarly trapped in that manner. And I don't. I think I'm doing a good job looking, but that's all up to you.
All right, how about this? We've got all that nice gold, so how about we try using it to see if we can trigger the trap again?
Wait.
I'm gonna mark out what he sees. All right.
Okay.
This is where the trap happened. Hang on. This is where the trap happened, right? That
Yes.
red there. You mark out, Drew. You mark out. You think you find some traps here and here.
Okay.
I have chalk then. I'm going to give that to Drew so he can mark this out on the ground.
Okay. Well, I'll trust the flooring on any spots here. So either we're either need to. The problem is I don't know it much further than this. So either it's going to require a bit of a jump across to a blind landing, or further tests of throwing items and triggering things remotely. So.
Okay.
Oh, we have
we've got
all
the
the
gold
silver.
coins.
I don't have many daggers to keep having them.
We've
we
got
have
the
a lot
gold
of silver.
We've got the gold coins. Let's see if we can trigger it with those.
Yeah, we have all those silver.
All right.
It's less.
All right. So let's. I'll take one of the gold coins that I have, and I'm going to aim it at the spot 2 squares south of me, and try to throw it and make it strike the ground 2 squares south of me.
You want to do what?
Take one of the gold coins I have that I
And you
took
try
from
to throw it at the land south of you?
2 squares south of me. So basically, past where I marked off and see if it does anything.
All right, you throw the gold coin, and it bounces around, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Throw it at a spot we already know is trapped.
Well, I guess take a second. I want to throw it in the spot in front of me that was trapped.
Okay, you throw the gold coin, and the gold coin lands, the plate shifts down, and again, the whirling blades eviscerate whatever was there.
Interesting. Okay, well...
Make sure you mark off those gold coins, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
Let's try using the silver
Use the
pieces
silver.
now.
I have exactly 98 gold pieces now.
Let's use the silver pieces we found in the spider.
All right.
We got, like,
1,300.
13 times as many of those, and they're worth a tenth as much. What are you doing?
All
That's
right.
me.
That's you.
All right. Well, I guess the next.
That's you.
Yes, it is.
It's so
All right,
late.
well, I'm going to. Okay. I guess the next page is just
All
to
right.
attempt it. Go-
Yeah. If possible, let's see if we can test these a bit quicker, and if need be, let's hug the wall and see if we can get around them.
Sure. That sounds like a fine enough idea here.
Okay, what are you doing?
Let's test the spot on the wall first.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right.
Well, he's already felt around, and he marked off what he felt was trapped.
Okay, so we believe that
Does he
this
feel
space here, we've tested that
You've
space.
tested that
there.
space; it's clear.
Yeah, it
And
seems
there.
clear.
Okay.
What about
So,
this space right here?
You didn't test it, but Drew didn't sense anything there.
I'm not gonna like jump into that space, but I'm gonna try to push down the space of my foot real quick and see if anything happens and pull it back.
Nothing happens.
All right, I'm gonna try to step more firmly on it, but keep a leg back on the last square.
All right, you grab the wall, and it's nothing happens.
All right, and I'm going to try to move into the square. Then again, testing that spot, but I'm going to try to move into this spot, the square
You
here.
test it first, and nothing happens. You step onto it, and you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right, well, we have a path so far. Can you see if there's any of the immediate squares in front of you are clear?
Yeah, I'm going to try to test out the squares here, and
Well, you don't feel there's any need to test out every square. So I mean, what I'm assuming is he rolled pretty much a high thievery check. Mm-hmm. So when you guys stumble upon something, if that thievery check hits on that, I will let you know before you step on it.
Sure.
So there's no need to actually do all this,
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, I'm just trying to be careful.
No, I understand. I get what you're doing. I'm not gonna fuck you over. Don't worry. Well, I mean,
The shit. Get off.
bad. Guys, come on.
No, that was an accident. It wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't pressing any button.
All right. So you step forward and you start hearing wailing from the corridor in front of you.
Is it the same wailing we heard from the statue?
You didn't hear wailing. You heard wind.
That was wind.
Oh, sorry.
We found the band.
All right.
Okay.
Which direction does it sound like it's coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from over. How did you get that tool, by the way? What is that tool?
Spacebar.
That's
Hold down the
spacebar.
spacebar and it appears.
Okay. It sounds like it's coming from over here.
All right.
All right. I'm going to try to sneak up ahead and see if I can't see what's up there.
Did you roll a thievery check at all? A sneak check?
No, not yet.
All right, roll a sneak
20.
check, and we'll use that for the majority.
22, 23 if I'm moving quietly because of the pads.
You're moving fine. You move. You're able to feel like you're safely able to move up to around here, and from there you can see. Well, shit. Hang on. Show players. You see skeletal tomb guardian, 2 wraiths, and 2 skeletons that are on fire.
Fuck!
Sexy.
Alright, I'm going to sneak back this way and note that there are 5 monsters up ahead.
Lovely. All right.
Well, we can either try to avoid them, or we can use this attempt as a surprise.
Or, I have another idea. We could try moving behind the traps and seeing if we can set them off and have the monsters run through them.
So you're saying having someone lure them through the traps?
If possible.
All right. Well, who wants to be the bait in that case?
Who wants to be the goose food?
I look at
No,
Drew.
you can just get a coin.
Nose
and throw
goes.
it at them.
Nose.
Nose.
No,
Sorry, Arclight.
You just throw a coin at them and they'll just go "Durr," follow.
Well, actually, to be fair, how good are you at jumping?
Fucking terrible. Let's see.
I'm actually decent enough at jumping. If you need me to do it,
I'm
up
fairly
for it.
decent at jumping as well. In fact, So
Okay, this is totally out of character, but how high is your acrobatics?
11.
Okay, you are a little bit better than me.
Yes. I'm a thief.
All right. Well,
All right.
if we're
It's
gonna
an
try
option.
that,
We can, if you want, we can also try to attack them, or there's another path, and maybe we can just go around them completely.
All right. Yeah. Well, I am. If you want me to, I'll run decoy. And that's fine, and try to lure them in. It will
Well,
be
there's no saying that they don't also know what this whole situation is, so it might not be the best plan.
true.
They
You
might
just-
know about the traps completely, and
Or
then you're
yeah.
fucked.
So it might be just better just to attack them head on. So because I have my weapons ready.
I'm gonna just ask Denora. I'm gonna explain what I saw to her back there, and I'm gonna ask if maybe by any chance does she know what those creatures are, and if she does, are there any weaknesses that she knows of?
excuse me. I think I might know something too.
Oh,
No,
all right.
She asked me.
Good. Maybe you know something too, Doppelpopulus.
Even the elves get the name wrong.
Would that be dungeoneering or?
Dother. No, I'm thinking it would be dungeoneering or religion.
Religion.
I don't know.
Dungeoneering, please.
Oh, okay. Well. Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Hey!
You
Why
suspect
did I ask you idiots?
you suspect that Dother. You suspect that the skeletons that are on fire may be resistant to fire. Kathleen, you know for a fact that both of the skeletons are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Okay.
No, that's and
Any radiant damage you can do